What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a minute, but I'm still with you guys. Actually, what I've been doing is really hitting home with the marketing. So some of you guys know I've been grabbing some marketing certifications, and that requires a lot of attention, but there's no excuse. But I want to share something with you today, and I don't want to mention the guy's name yet. I'm going to be changing the title of this video pretty soon. But this man took the bar exam, and this is not a mistake that I'm saying now. He took the bar exam 48 times. He started taking the bar exam, which is a law exam, when he was 36. Didn't complete it until he was 61. During that time, his sons took the bar exam and passed it and even opened their own law practice. So he opened his law practice separate when he was 61. Now I want you to think about something for a second. Can you imagine taking the bar exam one time and then your friends or who know that you took the exam are like, hey, how did you do in that exam? And you're just a little bit skeptical to tell them because you don't want them to come down on you with the, wow, what are you going to do now? 48 times. How many times would you have taken that exam? And apply that lesson to life. How soon have you given up on something without paying attention to the end and staying focused there and not giving up? Because we're reading the book 52 Mondays, and I recommend to get that book. I'll put the link in the description. But it says it has a poor connection, so I'm gonna continue to try to go here. It's not about the goal. It's about the journey. You see, even if you were, in the book it talks about, even if you were going after a, let's say a marathon, you were training for it. And even if you weren't able to complete it, what you have became with the day by day training makes you a more powerful individual. Some of you have watched my transformation process in the gym. I'm sitting outside of the gym right now. And I've learned it's not about going in there and lifting weights 200 times. It's about the mental preparation that it takes for me to eat the right foods, get in the car, take away all the distractions, sit here in the gym, go inside, and do what I have to do. That right there, people, is more powerful than the actual goal that you're completing. And that's the part that a lot of people don't pay attention to. That's the part where a lot of people are like, it's too hard. It's too this. Like right now, I used to play the piano. And I just picked up a keyboard. Music was a part of my life since 4th grade. All the way up until high school. And then I joined the military and stopped. Now I'm getting back into it. And I'm telling myself, it's not about becoming Beethoven. It's about every time I get in there and set aside some block time to sit down at that keyboard and force those principles into my head and learn songs that I like. Every time I'm just getting a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. Now, what can you apply to your own life that just gets a little bit better, a little bit better, and a little bit better? Is it fitness? Is it a degree or a certification you want to go after? What is it? Hey, Lamode, Lifestyle Unlimited, how's it going? And you're right, it is about that consistency, but a lot of people don't think, because sometimes it's invisible. A lot of people don't think that they're actually making progress, especially with weights. You go in there, some people go in there and just lift the weights, and one day they're already looking in the mirror. I stay away from the mirror because I know that every rep that I put up and every time I take the time to eat properly, I'm going to make the progress I need to make. That's the formula. So I don't even look at the mirror. I may take a selfie to post it maybe on Facebook or something like that every now and then, but when I'm working out, I stay away from the mirror. I focus on what it takes to get to my goal. And for some of you right now, you may not be getting the results that you want. Maybe some of you want to be millionaires, billionaires, whatever. All you have to do is stick with the plan, stick with the discipline, read your books, do the work that is great work. I'm gonna stay right here for a second. Great work. What do I mean by great work? Don't spend your time doing things that aren't making money. If talking to people on Facebook is not making you money, stop talking to people. If calling people on the phone is what you need to do in order to make your business grow, spend more time there. If learning marketing or anything that you need to do to bring in more customers and more leads, spend your time there. But ask yourself, you have to audit your time. What are you spending your time on? And in what areas are you trying to improve? Because I can promise you this. If you're looking for an overnight fix, it's not going to happen. Not going to. It wasn't meant to be that way. The way it was meant to be is you becoming greater while you're accomplishing your goal. Right? And hello to everyone that's joined. I'm outside of the gym right now getting ready to go in and kill some of these weights. And that's another thing I want to tell you guys. For any of you right now who aren't working out, who aren't taking the steps to eat better, do that today. Stop making excuses. I get so many excuses from people who say things like, look, I don't want to do the weights. I don't want to do it. It's boring. Well, go run outside. You got to be active, people. This channel is called How to Find Your Passion now. And you can't find your passion if you're sick. If you're spending time in the doctor. And I know we're human beings and we're going to get sick. But a lot of this stuff we can prevent. Smoking cigarettes. Eating junk food that is not giving you any nutrients whatsoever. Is actually killing you with the sodium and potato chips and everything. And drinking. All of this. This channel is about you doing what you were put here to do. And this gentleman, whom I will put the name up a little bit later, 48 times it took him to pass his law exam. I just put myself in his shoes and I just start thinking like, what type of mental strength do you have to keep going back after, time after time? And he had jobs like, and he was a mentor to people. This guy had jobs like he was, I think he was a parking lot attendant. He did a lot of things, but he was an influential guy to his sons. His son became a Supreme Court judge. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Supreme Court judge. So the more people they thinking like, oh, this guy's an idiot. This guy's dummy or whatever. But he knew he was having an effect on people. Because I'm almost positive that during this time also he was serving on the city council. While he was trying to achieve the bar exam. And I think he had two sons. Both of his sons are lawyers. And I just reached out to his son on Facebook and I'm trying to interview the guy because I want to see what power he left these people. Who in your life was a big influence that motivated you to be better? That told you that can be better? Was a living example of how to be better? Because I know there's some of you out there right now who are in a space where they're trying to just make something work. And sometimes it feels like it's not going to happen because it's taking so long. But if you give up, sometimes that success could be right around the corner. If you give up just a little too soon. So my encouragement is to you is to keep going. If there's something that you want to do in life, you can do it. And how do I know this? Because every person that has did something great that you look up to is a human being. And that means we're the same species. We put our pants on one leg at a time. They're the human beings just like us. But the question you need to be asking yourself is, what is it that they did to make it to the top? What were their routines? Did they wake up every morning for a 5 a.m. book club? And that's a plug, by the way. You guys should be over there joining that on Facebook. But what did they do? Did they get up early? Did they work out 2 times a day? Did they have a great diet? Did they have a mentor? Did they have a coach? What is it that set them apart and made them just a little bit different? Did they shoot their television? Said, hey, I'm not going to spend time watching, shows that have no substance. What did they do? Did they read 500 pages a day like Warren Buffett? Did they go to bed late at night? Did they have a book where they read, chapters after chapters after chapters before they went to bed? Did they have a good support system? When you're writing in your journal, ask yourself these questions because it's very important. So I want everybody on here to achieve the success that they're going after. Whether that's a clothing line like my man Lamode. I see Lamode been going at it for a while. And congratulations to you, sir. Keep your head up. Keep moving. Right? But I want you to keep going. I want you to become fit. Because those are things that we can change. You can go in that gym every day. You can go to your kitchen and make better choices. You can stay out of the bars. Stay out of the chip aisle. You can do it. And then what happens is when you make these decisions, your body freaking changes. Nobody can deny a sculpted body is a nice looking body. And I know it's temporary. But hey, why can't we go after? Why can't we strive to be better? And I want everybody on here to strive to be better. So, guys, if there's anybody out there that doesn't know about this channel, share this video on their page. Share it. Put the word out. Because I want everybody to be successful. You're human beings, for God's sake. Look, I want you to do one favor, and they talk about this in the book. I want you to print out today 3 pictures of people you look up to. And I want you to either create a wall in your room, put those pictures up, or I want you to put it in a 3-ring binder or something like that. And I want you to look at that picture on a daily basis, those pictures, and ask yourself, what can you do in your own life to mimic that success? What is it that they do? And if you have to go out and read their autobiography, these are the things we should be spending our time on. Because these are the things where people are going to look at you from afar and be like, something's different about you. You're not the same person. I want to... And I'm sorry for going on this rant here, but I want to share something with you. I have people in my life that are very jealous people. And I'm not saying that to brag and boast. It's not even about that. But you can tell them. You can tell because you show up and they're always asking, hey, what are you doing? What are you working on? Right? And then what's so funny about these people is that they will never give you credit, which I'm not looking for, of their change. So some people have never worked out before in their life. And they sneak and watch the YouTube videos or some Facebook posts. And before you know it, they were like, oh, I'm working out. And they could be working out the next day. And they say, oh, I see you working out now. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, something I just picked up. But that's fine. If I can be an inspiration to others, then my job is well done. Right? So it's Saturday. Cloudy outside, but in my head it's sunshine. I'm about to go in here and kill these weights, and do a productive activity that's going to add to my health, mental health, physical health, and mental health. And I want you guys to do something today. I don't know, maybe that's reading a book. Maybe some of you guys don't read books. Get a book today. Or do the exercise of finding these people. You can go to YouTube and find them. If it's Steve Jobs, look at the autobiography of Steve Jobs. Maybe it's on Netflix also. So, you guys take care today. Be awesome. Be great. And I have a gift that's coming to you this week that's going to help you. Free gift, by the way. That's going to help you move in the direction that you want to go. And I want to give this gift to a lot of people. You're going to find out about this announcement. But anyways, take care, guys. And until next time, signing off.